When Dutch power was waning, the British seized control of the Cape in 1814. With a population of 25,000 slaves, 20,000 white colonists, 15,000 indigenous Khoisan, and 1,000 freed black slaves, power lay with a white elite in Cape Town. In the heart of Cape Town's business district is Green Market Square. It had originally been a slave market, then a fruit and vegetable market. Now, it is a flea market where you find curios, souvenirs, and knickknacks from all over Africa.
So all the African artwork is just really colorful, huh? Very nice here. This looks very interesting for me.
The famous Maasai, the famous tribe.
And this is a Maasai tribe,
The Maasai, the famous Maasai tribe itself.
It was time to exercise my bargaining skills.
And how much
East Africa.
would something like this be?
This one costs 150 for you.
Oh, what about 80 rams?
Oh, that is too small. 150 is good for you. You can see it.
100 and I take it.
120?
No, 100. Come on, 100 is fine.
120, come on.
100. This is all the one I have.
Come on, I know you have something.
100 is okay. Please.
I mean, you want to take this artwork
Yes.
home with only 100.
Yeah. It's a souvenir from your place.
Okay, I'll see yes, but it's too small.
Just 100 is okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it looks good.
During the apartheid era, Green Market Square was often the site of political protests. Introduced in 1948, apartheid was a policy of racial segregation.
During the apartheid era was demeaning, to say the least. Being robbed of your humanity, it was easy then to see that I'm not white because I had a big Afro hairstyle.
The inhabitants were classified into 4 racial groups: native, white, colored, and Asian. The government segregated education, medical care, beaches, and other public services. Nelson Mandela, son of a associate chief and a brilliant lawyer, led the African National Congress Party, whose aim was to increase black rights. As protests increased, the government banned the ANC and imprisoned Mandela and his colleagues on Robben Island, where he would spend most of his 27 years in prison.
11 February 1990 happened. The most wonderful day in South African history, the day Mr. Mandela walked out of prison. That meant that apartheid was not the law anymore. That opportunity arose for me to be me. And that is what I'm living today. Living the changes that my entire generation stood up for, wanted, fought. We have that today.
Behind me is the Cape Town City Hall. And in February 11, 1990, Nelson Mandela stepped out and made his speech to 300,000 people right here in the square.
In 1994, Mandela was elected president in the country's first democratic elections. His famous inaugural speech, "Free at Last," made the country focus on the future instead of the past. Today, South Africa is known as the Rainbow Nation, signifying the multiculturalism and coming together of people from many nations. With the success of the World Cup, South Africa has seemingly left the dark past and is soaring to new heights.
It's actually a long way down to the beach. I'd really be a little bit worried.
Signal Hill, also known as Lion's Rump, is a flat-topped landmark next to Lion's Head and Table Mountain. But for the best view of Cape Town, one must go up to Table Mountain, considered the 8th wonder of the world. At 3,563 feet above sea level, it affords you with an iconic view of the city.
It's freezing out here, the wind is super strong, and look at these clouds. We're actually on top of the clouds, and this is Table Mountain for you.
When Asian Air Safari returns,